guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we've got this guy, young Demon King Piccolo, got his EZA. He actually got his EZA. Oh, it's actually only last World Tournament that young Demon King Piccolo got his EZA. But he does have one now. So I'm going to go ahead and give him a sticker. And finally, I was actually able to get the last copy of young Demon King Piccolo here just from this most recent World Tournament. So let's go ahead and Rainbow Star him as well. Now, there's several World Tournament showcases that we're going to have coming up. I finished Anine. We have young Demon King Piccolo. There's still several of the World Tournament EZA characters. So we're going to, come back around, circle around, and get a bunch of these EZAs done. This is a support character. So, I mean, I see no reason why we would want to go anything other than dodge for this guy. I mean, maybe we could say additional because he can stun. And perhaps that could be good for, like Super Battle Road type content. But it's only a 30% chance to stun. I don't know. I would highly encourage and recommend full dodge for this EZA Demon King Piccolo here. Alright guys, so we are here in an event. We got our boy young Demon King Piccolo. Actually pretty excited that I rainbowed this guy. I have immense struggles with summoning characters from the Dragon Ball Saga banner. So the fact that this most recent World Tournament, I walk away having rainbowed one of the Dragon Ball Saga characters, I'm feeling really good about that. Like, it's like, yes, dude. Because, I mean, even now, STR Kid Goku, AGL Kid Goku, I believe Forearm TN, I think STR Tri-Beam TN, all those characters, I'm one away from rainbowing them. So, by the way, doesn't this guy's sticker look actually kind of good? Like, it does kind of give, like, the indicate, like, it's like, the anime, like, a chart, like, this would happen in the anime, and then it would cut to the other character, and they'd go, oh my god, he's so fast, right? Like, you, come on, we've seen this before, man. I can hear, like, Kakashi, hi. Funny. Alright, so let's take a look at Demon King Piccolo here. So, his super attack, he gets 50% attack and then a medium chance to stun. That's bad. I mean, I like the stun, but defense, dude, I'm sorry. I'm always going to harp on it. I'm never going to not do it. Especially, I mean, free-to-play character. Dude, please. He needs defense there. Our first thing we get is Extreme Class Ally 3 Key, 30% attack and defense. That's pretty good. We like that. Then he gets a medium chance to guard. That is not good. And then all allies get 10% attack and defense when all allies in the turn are extreme class. I made sure to build a full extreme class team for this, right? So he's giving 3 key and 40% to stats. I mean, that is pretty good, right? Like, that's not... We're not going to look at that and be like, oh, like, that's terrible. Like, that's good. This guy, I mean, I'll just cut to the chase and say he's not going to be very good, but if we had ever get a guard indicator, maybe he could be a little bit more effective in the future, right? If we'd have an indication that he's guarding. Let's see. Then, he gets 40% attack and defense per extreme class ally in the team. Again, we have a full extreme class team here, so he's getting his full buffs like that. Then he gets 100% defense, and attacked enemies attack minus 20% for 2 turns when performing a super attack. So... Oh, wait, is this true? He's over 500k defense right here? This is true? We're over... He should be, because it's 100% defense when performing a super attack. It's a multiplicative butt. Like, it's... Oh, wow. So, he's over 500k. Now, I would like to point out, links-wise, we're doing good. So what are his links? Thirst for Conquest, which is active. Demonic Ways, we have active. I think that's with Garlic Jr., right? Strength and Unity, Incredible Adventure, Guidance to the Dragon Balls, Nightmare, and Shattering Limit. So he does have a couple of common links for villains, Thirst for Conquest and Nightmare. His link set is overall, I would say, just very bad. Let's take a look at Demonic Ways here. Demonic Ways. Yeah. This link is always... it's called Demonic Ways, and you just see... Icarus Kid Gohan is the crazy one, right? Demonic Ways. And look at this face right here, man. Like, come on. This is ridiculous. I know it's kind of like the Demon Clan thing, and of course, like, Piccolo training Kid Gohan. Like, yeah, I got it. But still, it doesn't change the fact that it's goofy as hell. It's funny. It's funny. Alright. Well, I mean, let's just see. On this initial turn, remember, we're not getting support from Amon and Raisin. Demon King Piccolo is not on Planetary Destruction. And Garlic Jr. is not really red zone viable, even though he's got nice support. But, I mean, Garlic Jr., I mean, that's a character where, man, like, when he EZAs, he could be interesting. Now, I don't think starting to talk about Garlic Jr. as an EZA character is particularly smart, because 3 million right there. I mean, with 500k defense and 40% support from a free-to-play character, I'll take it. And we got the dodge. We could pretend that was a fusion, red zone fusion to monster super attack right there. We dodged it. We lived. So he's great. He's great. Yeah, it's probably a little early for me to start talking about Garlic Jr. EZA. Oh, we can play this, sure.
再びピッコロ様の天下が蘇るのだ。それではお見せしましょう。私の新たなる進化を。わかりやすく金色にしてみましたが、単純すぎましたかね。安っぽいネーミングですが。 ゴールデンフリーザとでも言いましょうか
I didn't even realize the intros were on, but like whatever, might as well just play it, right? Once it's already started here, let's hit that. All right, so sure, we'll do this. We should be able to finish off Cell with 2 Piccolo Juniors right here, even if they're not getting big bad bosses. But we're a little bit early for Garlic Jr. to potentially EZA. They have not yet EZA'd any 2021 characters, besides just like, you know, like some free-to-play character or some character that EZA'd right away on release, right? They have not yet dipped into 2021. And in truth, like, if we look at the structure of what we have that is EZA'd so far, still, the most recent character to EZA on JP is STR Blue Kaioken Goku, who came out at the start of April. You could say, well, he actually came out in December 2019 on Global. So if that was the case, we would just take it back 2 releases. Beerus is the most recent EZA. So the order that year went the 5th anniversary Blue Fusions. Then part 2, we had the 2 Yellow Queen LRs, right? Rose and Broly, Chi-Line Lemo. Rose has EZA'd. Then we go Beerus, who has his EZA. Bardock doesn't have his EZA. Blue Kaioken does, and then the rest of the releases of the year do not. So it's like and remember, Kid Gohan, he came out in May of 2021. So it's like, it's definitely a stretch to assume that they would skip over a huge chunk and just go straight to Kid Gohan and Garlic Jr. The only reason I say it is I could potentially see Garlic Jr. EZAing when Kid Gohan gets his EZA. That would be awesome. They've done some stuff like that recently where like a character like sub EZAs will just EZA immediately, right? Which I do like that decision. Like in Future Gohan and the Tech Super Saiyan Trunks. We had it with like Int Mai and Goasu and Zamasu, and I think that is a really good decision. They should continue to do that. And that could be good. So some future celebration, all right, you know, the major Kid Gohan EZA, sure, but then, you know, we also get a villain buff, Garlic Jr. at the same time, which would be good. All right, so well, let's see. So we have Thirst for Conquest and Shattering the Limit up. He's at 232. Again, you just double it. So he's up to, what, like 460k defense right here? 465, basically. I mean, as a villain, it's okay-ish. I mean, he is a free-to-play character. I mean, I do want to, you know, keep that in mind. But, like, it's... Like, if his guard is up, he's going to be looking pretty good. By the way, Super Attack Dodge, we love those. Yeah, if Demon King Piccolo's guard is up, he's going to be looking pretty effective. But, again, did his guard proc? And as of right now, we have no way of telling if his guard did proc, which I'm not a fan of that, right? Like, to me, it seems like such a simple indication they could do to just show if the character is guarding. We got the stun. Wow, okay. Sure. So again, he has a 30% chance to stun from his super attack. I kind of feel like we've pretty much seen the extent of what this guy could do. We'll come back for another turn or two still, though. All right, so let's go ahead and get ourselves another rotation here of young EZA Demon King Piccolo. So we are going to be able to get the Dragon Ball Saga links up right here, which will be solid. So we're at 236. Again, remember, just go ahead and double that. We'll see what Demon King Piccolo can do. I mean, I guess, you know, we could argue how Jr. is so powerful that he can mostly carry the like the weight of the damage for the team pretty much by himself, right? And young Demon King Piccolo here just supporting Piccolo Jr. Well, I mean, that's a massive W. I mean, we'll definitely take that. Damn, I just like that. So this Piccolo Jr., or not Piccolo Jr., excuse me. We got another stun, by the way, DKP, okay. This young Demon King Piccolo, the one we're doing the showcase on, his original release date was February 9th of 2017. So this Piccolo came out during the 2nd anniversary, and crazy, I just rainbowed him. So I have done, I think, every world tournament since Demon King Piccolo came out. I think except for one, his original. I did every world tournament since this young Demon King Piccolo's out, and I only just rainbowed him. Like, is that not just insane? I was talking 6 years, dude. Like, holy hell. I almost, I could double check this. I'm curious. Was there 2 world tournaments that this guy was around that I didn't participate in, or is it 1? All right, let's just, I mean, I feel like we've kind of seen what we needed to see from DKP here. I feel like we probably don't really need to continue on, right? We've seen kind of the stats and stuff like that he could do. All right, so let's take a look. So, oh, damn, they did world tournaments way more frequently. Okay, so this Demon King Piccolo came out with the 17th world tournament. There was an 18th world tournament, a 19th world tournament, and the first one I did on JP was the 20th world tournament. So this guy came out, and then I missed this one that this young Demon King Piccolo came out, and the next 2. And then starting from the 20th world tournament, it took me 30 world tournaments. 30 for me to rainbow this guy. Like, that's just... it took me 30 world tournaments to rainbow him. 30! Come on. And then, like, dude, the Kid Goku's, they're not even done yet. This is crazy. Crazy, man. This is crazy. All right, this is Fearful World Domination, Demon King Piccolo. His leader skill is Tech, Int, and STR Key 3 and 80% stats. His super attack is the Explosive Demon Wave, which gets 50% attack for 1 turn, supreme damage, and then a medium chance of stunning the enemy, a 30% chance to stun. His passive skill, Terrifying Measures. He gives extreme class allies 3 key 30% attack and defense. Then he has a 30% chance to guard, and all allies get an additional 10% attack and defense if all allies in the turn are extreme class. So his support becomes 3 key 40%, which, I mean, we certainly would say that is pretty good, right? Then Demon King Piccolo gets 40% attack and defense per extreme class ally in the team, so you really do want to run this guy on a pure villain team, right? There's multiple incentives from his passive to do so. And then finally, he gets 100% defense, and then he lowers the attacked enemy's attack by 20% for 2 turns when performing a super attack. So he could potentially be useful for a Super Battle Road or Battlefield or something like that. He's got the decent support. I mean, he's very, like, mid or mediocre okay, but, like, this is not, like, at least I feel like they had the right idea when EZAing this guy. I mean, if you give him 50% defense on a super attack effect and keep everything the same, I would like him quite a bit better, but he's okay. This is, like, I mean, I will take this as a World Tournament EZA for sure. His links are Thirst for Conquest, Demonic Ways, Strength and Unity, The Incredible Adventure, Guidance to the Dragon Balls, Nightmare, and Shattering the Limit. So certainly a pretty iffy link set right here. Again, you want to use him with a full villain team, which means like LR Bulma and Path to Power Kid Goku. You're not necessarily want to run with him. So you know, this guy, we're running this guy potentially with like Big Bad Bosses characters, and for some reason this Demon King Piccolo does not have Big Bad Bosses. So that's a shame right there. 12 key multiplier is 138%. That is a very quirky number. That is something that they would give to a character released in 2017 for sure. Okay, sure. And then finally, Demon King Piccolo has numerous category teams here that he's on, including Resurrected Warriors right here. More options for that is always good. He's on the Namekian team, which, I mean, funny enough, is quite strong these days. He's also on Dragon Ball Saga. So the thing is, I mean, this guy is decent, and he's being added to a lot of teams that could use help. Here, of course, is Terrifying Conquer. No, this is yeah, this is Terrifying Conquerors right here, yeah. Then this right here, he's on Full Power as well. We could do a Villain Full Power team. He's also on the Gifted Warrior category team. We have him on, what is this, Time Travelers? Yeah, this is the, no, excuse me. This is, what is it called? It's, Storied Figures, right. Storied Figures is the global name. So we have Storied Figures. This is the Sworn Enemy category right here. This is Legendary Existence as well. He's also on, what is this, Accelerated Battle? Yeah, this is the Accelerated Battle category. Then down here, this is Worldwide Chaos, so he's on the Fusion Zamasu team. We're also over here on Battle of Fate. And finally, he's on Power of Wishes. So, Demon King Piccolo, man, he is on quite a few teams here for sure. This Demon King Piccolo, like he's okay. I do not hate this character. I could foresee some Battle of Fate mission somewhere or something like that where this guy could actually be useful. I feel like this is a solid World Tournament EZA. I feel like by the end of this video, I actually do kind of like him. Because it's like, it helps. He's on all of those villain teams. Resurrected Warriors, Full Power, like Accelerated Battle, like all these types of teams he potentially could help. So let me know what you guys think of young Demon King Piccolo here. After 30 World Tournaments, I got him rainbowed. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.